Hey, Dr. G here. Let me ask you a question. Does your doctor seem burnt out? Well, Medscape just published a report of a survey to answer this very question. Now, if we look back to 2012, the results of a similar survey were published in the Archives of Internal Medicine, and it showed that U.S. physicians suffer more burnout than most other professions. That survey showed that 46% of physicians showed loss of enthusiasm, feelings of cynicism, and a low sense of personal accomplishment. The current survey from Medscape shows a similar result. Now, you want to know which specialty scored the worst? It was the generalists, like the family practice docs, general internal medicine, general surgeons, and OB/GYN doctors. The specialists, on the other hand, had much less burnout. Now, what are the possible reasons for this burnout? Now, those listed in the report are feeling like a cog in a wheel, too many bureaucratic tasks, Obamacare, and too many working hours. Okay, that sounds good. But now I'd like to give you my opinion as to why so many docs are burnt out. Now, sure, I don't like Obamacare as much as the next guy. I don't like bureaucratic tasks, working for long hours, or I don't like having to feel like a cog in something turning, because we are stardust. I love that song. But these things do not make practicing medicine very fun. But let's look at who among the physicians that are burnt out. As Harry Truman would say, it's the physicians where the buck stops. Now, the specialists, they can run fancy tests, they can try different drugs, and then in the end, with a very clear conscience, they can say to you, sorry, I can't help. But when you're the primary care physician, that's a lot tougher to do. When your patient doesn't get well or doesn't respond to treatment, you still have to deal with them. And no one feels good when they fail. Now, modern medicine in the United States has gone the route of suppressing symptoms and ignoring the root causes for most diseases. In my opinion, this is because of the extreme focus on profit and a focus on scamming the system. Now, this scamming the system all starts with the laws that give monopoly powers to one group of healers. Now, I'll tell you one thing that will always be true. When a physician ignores the root cause of your symptoms, he or she is going to fail a lot. So a physician's failure to help the patient didn't appear to be one of the questions that they asked in these surveys. So we don't know for sure if I'm right. But even if the question was asked, I'll bet that most doctors have been so thoroughly brainwashed by the system that it's really not likely that they'll have any clue as to why they're burnt out. But having said all this, my recommendation for you is to not waste your time or energy resenting your doctor. Resentment doesn't hurt your doctor, it hurts you. Turn your focus instead to what's true. This is Dr. G. Thanks so much for watching.